Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. So I was at Kings Island last night, Kings Island Haunt, and didn't have the chance to come back and film this video. I was seeing your comments actually at Kings Island on my phone, but I couldn't like film a video there. So I'm back now, and I'm drinking out of a Kings Island cup right now. It was a good time. If you guys want to see more photos, by the way, go to my Instagram. I posted quite a few photos and videos, so you guys can check those out. So I want to talk about how I become a negative Nancy. I become a negative individual, and you know, there's some comments I think are rightfully justified. I really do. I think there's a lot of good comments out there, and a lot of obvious, like, what has happened to this channel? Why are you so negative? Why are you always going after Sam and Colby? And I have an answer for that. I think the reason why it feels like it's directed at Sam and Colby right now is because they're the only paranormal videos I've reacted to for a while. I haven't reacted to any other channels besides Sam and Colby of lately. So I completely understand why people might be like, you're really coming off like you're negative against them, and because I haven't really spread it out. I haven't reacted to Overnight, I haven't reacted to Twin Paranormal, I haven't like spread it out a little bit. I just kind of been reacting to Sam and Colby. So they've kind of been receiving the constructive criticism and comments directly. And for that, I apologize, because it's not really anything that's directed at Sam and Colby. I have no issues with Sam and Colby. I think they're a very successful channel, and for a lot of right reasons they are. Because they're entertaining, they seem like they have good personalities on their shoulders. There's no getting around it. These guys are very creative, and they're very talented people. And it makes sense. Now, and I saw a comment, you know, thank you for the comment, by the way. No, I appreciate it. I really do. Regardless of this video or not, I appreciate the comments. So, people think that my opinion has changed after the Satori and Cody situation. Yes, it has. Drastically changed. And there's no getting around it. You can go back and watch my paranormal investigation reactions before the Satori and Cody thing and just see that I did constructive criticism, but I was like, and also enjoying the videos for what they were. And I am still enjoying the videos for what they are. I'm not trying to always be a critical dude. I'm not trying to be a douchebag. I'm not trying to be a bully. I'm not trying to be negative. And maybe I'll ease up on that a little bit, okay? I'll ease up on being too critical all the time, and I'll try to get back into just enjoying, because I'm not a debunker. I'm not. I never wanted to be a debunker, but I always thought it was important to throw debunking into paranormal videos no matter what. So when people like put me as a debunker and not a reactor, I'm not a debunker. I've only done one paranormal investigation, and I've tried to debunk in that, and I try to debunk certain things when I see them in videos, but I'm not a professional debunker by any means. And the reality is my opinion has changed about Sam and Colby, Twin Paranormal, some cases Overnight, and other paranormal investigation channels. It has. There's no getting around it, and all of it has to go back to the whole Satori and Cody thing, because look, regardless if like, and I guess I could have like thrown that to the side after I already said like, oh, I just didn't buy it. It's hard. It's hard because then once something big like that happens, that like a big lie like that, to where there are people out there who will take advantage and lie about talking to deceased people for the sake of publicity, and to make a family feel like they are talking to their loved ones again, I really became very hesitant to trust a lot of things people say. And that has nothing to do with Sam and Colby. It has nothing to do... It has a little bit to do with Sam and Colby, because they're the ones who hyped it up. And we never got a video where they blatantly say that we just do not buy that method. And I think that was a crime. I think that video would have helped them out a lot. And not just for me. I think a lot of people would. It would have helped them out. And even themselves, I think it would have helped out. But we never got that video, and they always kind of left it up to the mystery of it and how important it was for it to be a mystery. Like, we're not supposed to know if it's real or not. And I'm like, but isn't the point of being a paranormal investigator or a ghost hunter to determine whether something's real or fake? And it never happened, and that's a bummer. It really is. And so I have been hesitant on some things that they say, and it does bother me when there's a lack of debunking in their videos because of what the whole Satori and Cody thing did. I do find it to be a bit bothersome. And now it has nothing to do with just Sam and Colby, though, because these are things I feel about most paranormal channels, right? And especially these bigger ones. It's just gotten to the point where it's like there's too much going along with it. I feel like if there was less going along with it for the sake of giving the spook factor and just getting people freaked out, and more of just trying to figure out if it's even a ghost or not, I feel like it would be beneficial for all those paranormal channels. Now, look, even if I say these things, even if I feel these things, that doesn't mean they have to do it. these channels can continue for the longest of times to continue doing what they're doing. And maybe at some point I will get back into somewhat enjoying the videos and just having fun and doing less criticisms. But right now, it's probably feeling like I'm coming directly at Sam and Colby because, again, I'm only reacting to them. And for that, I apologize. I want to get more reactions out there for other paranormal channels, but right now it's kind of difficult. And I know people really enjoy the Sam and Colby ones, but I know people are like, you should just retire them. You know, if you're always going to criticize, just stop reacting to them. But that's not really for you to determine, right? I mean, I react to them not only because I enjoy watching them, and it's hard to keep my mouth shut in certain situations. I'll try not to do it as much, I promise, but it is hard to keep my mouth shut because I like saying what's on my mind. Keep that in mind. But I'm not trying to be a bully. I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings. I'm not trying to attack Sam and Colby. I'm not trying to do all the idiot stuff. There are some things that, bother me, but overall, it's not like I can't understand their success. It's not like I can't understand why they're likable. Am I more on the side of the truth over not the truth? Of course I am. I've always been that person because I really have a fascination with the paranormal, and I want to know if it's really out there, right? I really want to know if all of those things that I experienced as a kid are 100% true, and we actually can find real evidence and real facts and real, unexplainable shit. But it's hard. It's hard to do that now because everything's a ghost. Everything's a ghost. And it becomes bothersome. The real question is, why don't you just stop reacting to paranormal content? Because the reality is, I'm viewing the paranormal in a different light now. And it's just getting scary because I don't know what's real anymore. And what's just being thrown out there as just people acting scared. And it bothers me to a high degree. It bothers me. And sometimes, again, it's hard to keep my mouth shut. But I'm not trying to come off like I'm directly trying to go after Sam and Colby. So please, if you are one of those people who thinks that, let me apologize to you specifically. But at the same time, I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to change anything. This is my channel. It's me giving my opinion. If I do come off so negative sometimes, I apologize. Not trying to come off like a negative Nancy. But I will try to ease up a little bit, okay? I will try to ease up a little bit. When I do the next reaction, I'll watch. And I'll try to enjoy it for what it is. I try to enjoy all the videos I watch for what it is. But I'll do my best. And I'll leave the constructive criticism, how about till the end of the video? So if you want the option, you can just exit before I start giving the constructive criticism. But I feel like it's easier just to speak in the moment. I'm not going to change the channel, and I'm not going to change how I react to things. I'm no professional debunker. I'm no professional paranormal investigator. I say what's on my mind. So just keep that in mind. But for Sam and Colby fans, for Sam and Colby specifically, I apologize. I'm not trying to come off like a douchebag. Not trying to come off like a bully. Not trying to come off like a negative person. But there are some things that obviously I wish were done better and handled better. I wish there was more of an effort to debunk and not stand around and act spooked. I still feel like it's a really cool thing that they bought the Farrar School. I do. I think, saving it before it gets demolition is a good thing. I think that's awesome, regardless. But I didn't think I was all too negative during that video. Maybe I was. I don't know. I got to go back and watch it again because some of the things I might have forgot what I said. But yeah, just let me know in the comment section what you guys think. But hopefully you can understand where my mindset is and forgive me for being a negative person. But having said that, I'll catch you all in the next one. Please do take care.